Yes. The one and the Kofi Princess is back on your TV. And today, interestingly, Girl Vibes is going to be so interesting. We are streaming live on Facebook at ETV Ghana. So do make sure you go there right now. And my sweetheart is here. So she says share the link. In fact, keep on sharing the link at Facebook at ETV Ghana, and do make sure you drop your comments right there. Today's topic is going to be interesting. I know you've seen the artwork, so you know the topics that we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about double dating, which is an act that is now common in our society. You know, the act in which a lady or a guy decide to be in a romantic relationship with just not just more than one, but it could be more than just the one and be true, or but being in a relationship with more than one partner is termed as double dating. So tonight we are going to vibe on that, and as usual, I'm not going to do this alone. I have a counselor here with me tonight, and also my one and only sweet friend that I know you all miss. Actually, she's a regular panel on Girl Vibes. She's here with us tonight, but we'll go for a breather. When we come back, we get to watch the feature. And don't forget, we'll be serving you Kanketsi Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink with the beauty tips today. My name is the one and only Kofi Princess. Mercy B. Do stay with us, and don't forget to add in your voice on 020-2222-054. And also, we'll get to open the phone lines for you to call, get into the end of the show. We'll be back.
Beauty, they say, lies in the eyes of the beholder. And at Second Image, getting that beauty is our priority. With services for facials for spots and wrinkles, body treatment for body shaping and slimming, hairstyling for bridal dressing, body massage, manicure and pedicure, artificial nail extensions, guarantees you that perfect body and skin. Second Image also offers training for students in hairdressing, beauty therapy and fashion, and design up to HND level. Our course duration ranges from 2 to 6 weeks for short courses, or up to 2 years. Second Image also runs a special foundation program for JHS leavers in hair and beauty therapy, dressmaking and electronics. Contact us now on 0243 331 99 0302-221-376, or you can locate Second Image next to Adabraka Police Station, Kwame Nkrumah Avenue, or visit us at secondimagegana.com. Admissions run throughout the year. Second Image gives you a new image. Second Image, to succeed.
Welcome to the most exciting game show that brings friends, couples, and even enemies together on one stage to show how best they know themselves. This is Friend Zone, and we are coming to you live from the studios of ETV. The national anthem.
Excited.
I promise on my honor, faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland.
National anthem, not the pledge.
Play a 60-point game with your bestie and stand a chance to go home with 2,000 Ghana cedis. What's your body count?
My body count, 0.
Hey, my name is Ampon Kweku Kwachi. You can call me Kweku Anansi. This is Friend Zone.
All right, welcome back. So you're still Girl Vibes. In case you just tuned in, this is Girl Vibes, and it airs every Thursday at exactly 8 p.m. on ETV Ghana. We also stream live on Facebook at ETV Ghana. There you get to share all your opinion, all your comments, and if you even have a question to ask on the topic, just as we are going to talk about double dating, when it's okay and when it's not okay today. So I have a counselor here, and I also have my sweetheart, who happens to be a regular panel of of Girl Vibes. So, hello, Yvonne.
Hello, Mercy.
We miss you more.
I miss you. I miss all of you.
Really. And we can't wait to have all of you today. Because I know this topic. I know when it comes to dating topics, like Yvonne is really into, she will explain what dating is, and I mean, stay glued to your TV today. But Yvonne, what's new? We miss you. What's happening?
Okay, so before, I want to say a very good evening to all your lovely viewers. What's new?
Nuru is new.
Okay.
Nuru is new.
That's a rhyme, eh?
Yeah.
Nuru is new. Okay.
Is new.
Okay.
So come check me out. We are located at Circles Net
Okay.
office, right on the premise. So
Okay.
that's new.
That is new.
That is so new.
Okay.
Come check me out.
Okay. And I also have with me one counselor that I love so much, I admire so much. She's doing a lot for the young girls. I remember last year we even did a donation in partnership with her. In fact, she did it and she partnered Girl Vibes, and it was amazing. The parts, the number of materials that we went to donate. Atomic, right?
Yeah.
Cluster of schools, I remember. Counselor Perfect, Aquaba.
Yeah, yeah.
We miss you, Papa. It's been a year.
Yeah.
It was in June we did a donation last year.
Yes.
And we are back in June.
Yeah.
Looks like there's something in June we need to, But I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's new with you? What's happening?
My birthday is coming.
Okay.
June 20th is my birthday.
So are we doing donations again this year?
Yes.
Oh, wow. wow.
So mostly I donate to show my appreciation for how far God has brought me.
Yeah.
And it's the little that I have, I share. So we are planning of doing something.
Okay.
This year we are not going to donate to a school,
Okay.
but I'm looking forward to my church where I worship, Ashoman SDA Church, the youth ministries, the children ministries, the place I want to redecorate and finish it for the children.
Wow.
As mine. Thank you to God Gestures.
For this year.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. On that note, let's watch our feature for today. We'll be back to Vibe.
Dating is a time when two people come together to get to know each other better and spend quality time together doing something they both enjoy. It's a way to start a relationship with someone you're interested in. It is also a form of romantic courtship, typically between two individuals with the aim of assessing the other's suitability as a partner in an intimate relationship or as a spouse. The result of dating may at any time lead to friendship, any level of intimate relationship, marriage, or no relation. However, when you double date, you are taking a lot of risks, such as your health. You are risking not just your health, but also the lives of two other people. You are also risking explaining your whereabouts to both your partners. When you are double dating, you won't have time to do a lot of things for yourself because you are always running around to spend time with both your partners, and this is eventually going to make you exhausted. Therefore, it is advised to stay committed to one partner. Though you don't know where it may lead to, you are committing to giving it a shot.
An interesting, very interesting feature right there. And I hope you heard it all. I just sincerely want to know your opinion about double dating. Is it okay or is it not okay to double date? And if you have experienced it, share with us your sincere opinion on Facebook at ETV. Leave it as a comment right there. And then my guest in the studio will also get to Vibe. So let me start up with Yvonne. We miss you. So I want to start up with you. I know you like explaining things into details. So let me start up with you this way. When we talk about double dating, first of all, what is double dating?
As like you having two people, dating two people at the same time. Yeah, that's
Okay.
double dating.
That's double your explanation.
Yes. But you know, when it comes to relationship, we have agape, platonic,
Sure.
courting, dating. Which one?
Okay.
Because if it's just dating, I can date more than one person.
Okay.
But if it's courting, it means okay, we both agree that we want to study each other. You know,
Yeah.
as I say, study each other, and I found the next level.
Exactly.
So if it's that case, and you're fine, but just dating, and I said, be my best friend, and 3 days you won't hear from him. That's not dating. So you can double date if you want.
So you think we can double date?
Oh yes,
So you think it's okay to double date?
I think it's okay to double date too.
Okay. Now let me go to our counselor. I'll come back to you, boy. Counselor Perfect.
Yes.
Double dating. Your understanding.
When you talk about dating with the psychology and relationship aspect, is this, we have stages of dating. We have stages that can proceed to marriage. So the first one is knowing me, knowing you. And that is what we call the dating. So if we talk about dating, it's about just being friends with somebody. There's nothing like proposal. There's nothing like love and being exclusive with the person. That is dating. So you can date a lot of people. You can date a lot of people. You are just friends with them, but you have the intention of picking one of them to court them. So I can date a classmate, I can date them, you go out with them to know their point of view. Because from that bunch of people that we are going to have, that's why you pick one particular person whose persona matches yours, whose idea matches yours. Then you court them singly. So with the dating, you can date a lot of people. But when it comes to courting, you court just one person at a time. But if you are sleeping with somebody, you are having sex, you are kind of committed, you are buying gifts and all that, that is not dating. People use the word wrongly. So here, the double dating here is me going on a date, my partner. So me and my partner and you and your partner going on a date, that is double dating. When it comes to relationship counseling, yes, our thing. When we talk about dating, a double dating is like two partners going on the same, going out, hanging out, and having good time. That is double dating. But if for what we want to discuss is one person trying to court two or more people at the same time, which most people are engaged in. Some men are doing it, some young ladies are doing it, which is not good. So having one partner is courting. You want to know the person, want to study the person. But if you deviate from that and you add a different person to it, then you are courting more than one person, which, in my opinion, it's not the best.
It's not the best. Yvonne, and your opinion on the courting side as well. But before I come there, I want Councillor to break this down. You made mention of matching the person's persona. Can you just break it, the persona down so that a mere person watching us will get to understand?
You see, if we can have a lot of people in a group, even in the workplace, in the church, but you realize that some people, you have chemistry with them. Some people, your personality matches.
You click with them.
You click with them. You see, it's not I say this, it's not everybody you can get married to. It's not, some people are very good, but they are not good for you. They are good for somebody else, but not you. So some people, you meet them, you realize that their temperament, it clicks with yours. It's like when you are speaking, they understand you. They understand your reasoning. That is the intellectual connection that you have. And some people too, when you see them, just their body, how they carry themselves and everything, it draws you to them. So you pick those things out, because if you want to marry somebody, it's certain things that attract you to them. You must first get attracted by the physical before you start going to know the kindness, the virtues and other things that is inside. So that persona needs to attract you. So the temperament, the body shape, the reasoning and everything, that is the totality. So among a group of people, you realize that this person are much more connected to this person than the rest. So you tend to single the person out and court them. So you are committed to just one person doing courting. But when it comes to dating, you should date a lot of people so that you can make the right choice. But dating, we don't sleep, we don't have sex with them, we don't promise them any love and all that. It's just mere friendship.
But in our part of the world, do you think people just date without sex? I mean, somebody can go on a date with a man, you know, in just a day, knowing the person in just a day, or even in less than 24 hours, and they will have sex. You know, so that's why I want to base on that, you know, to explain. Because you can say, okay, so I can pick up like more than 2 or 3 men that I want to date, and later, you know, pick up one out of them to court with. But with these 3 men, even on a day, some will even go on a date site and pick about 2, 3 men. I don't want to mention date site names. Nobody has paid me to mention. So they can pick about 3 or 4 of them. And then on that same day, go on a date with Yvonne. And then have sex with the person. Go in for this person too and then have sex. Now, sometimes they give funny explanations that, okay, it's part of the dating so that you know the person's sex life, in order to know as to whether to pick up the person. That's why I'm using that dating as an example. So I want to know here, what actually pushes people to go in for this double date? when it comes to dating, the risk of taking more than one person to go on a date with?
Well, if you ask me, sometimes you can be dating someone and then you realize that, okay, this person is not what you want.
Exactly.
Just like what counselor said. There are some people that right from the beginning, it might look like, oh, it's what you want and all that. But as you dive into it, you will know that, okay, this is not for me. That's why people would tend to like go on several dates.
Okay.
Secondly, dates, like Miss Perfect said, is getting to know each other. So there are no strings attached.
Yeah.
It depends on you if you want to have friends with benefits. Depends on you. You were also asking a question, why would someone want to sleep? Like, we have infatuation. People can just, you know, like what the eye sees, attract. Men fall in love with their eyes, what they see. So they talk to you, have deep conversations with you.
Yeah.
So when they get close to you and then they realize that, okay, all you can offer is your body. And then if they can cook something, they will just cook it and then eat
Enjoy.
it. So it's broad.
Phone is back.
Yeah, it's broad. It's broad. You know, it's broad. And personally, I don't see anything wrong with double dating. I sincerely don't see anything wrong with double dating. Yes, because if I'm dating Kofi and then Kofi is not giving me much needed attention, like, you know, I love attention. So if you're not giving me attention, and I think Kwesi will give me attention, why don't I open up to Kwesi to see what Kwesi can also offer me? After all, like she said, we are not courting. We are trying to get to know each other. You understand? And it depends on me if I want to choose you as an infatuation lover.
Yeah.
That is, if I want to have BWB with you, FWB with you. It depends on me. You understand? Yeah. So, and you know, this part of our world, we don't just say dating. Dating means dating.
They are courting. Yes, that's what I want us to base on.
Yeah, but like Counselor rightfully explained, courting means, okay, you've singled this person out, that, okay, this is the person I want to, like, spend part of my life with, like, I mean, both sexually, like, mentally, emotionally, financially, I want to spend my life with. And dating is like, okay, I've seen Yao and I like Yao. I would want to know Yao more. But, you know, this part of our world, I mean, once, like, things happen.
Okay, now let's come to the risk involved, Counselor.
You see, as Yvonne was saying, if we are not dating one person, we are using that in context of what people understand to
exactly.
Be, yes.
Yeah.
Because if you are dating somebody, most people sleep with them, right? They are having sexual intercourse with A, then sexual intercourse with B. Then knowing that if we're having sexual intercourse with A might also be double dating somewhere.
Exactly.
So they are going to bring the infections to you. You understand? So you are not in a committed relationship. You are not in an open relationship, and you are not in a committed relationship. It's like we are kind of lying to ourselves, right? So you realize that the sexual STIs, it's very high. You might not know where you are getting it from because you can't even ask your partner because you know you're also doing something. The person is also doing something. So it's not the best. The transmission of diseases and all others is not the best. And we know that when we talk about sex, we believe that it's not just the physical, it's the spiritual aspect too. So you having a lot of partners and all that, it's spiritually is not the best for you. Then we come to talk about the time.
Okay.
Time that you spend running around, as your intro even was saying, the time that you need to spend with this one and the other one and the other one. So at the end of the day, your productive time is moreover wasted. Right? And as a human being, your phone, you need to talk to this one, you need to talk. It's like you are having double identity. You need to be with this one as this, genuine, then be with this. You are lying to yourself. So at the end, you realize that you are not that genuine. When you sit down, you are not so comfortable with yourself. Maybe your conscience is not pricking you that, no, stop it. But you realize that, no, what I'm doing is not right. But you see, when they are having sexual issues with them, that is where they find that it's wrong. But if one is going and another one is coming, most people think that it's not that big. You see, sometimes, as Yvonne was explaining, you'll be in a relationship with somebody, you realize that they are not serious. but they have turned themselves to be Konongo Kaya.
Yeah.
They are standing in the doorway. They will not go, but they will not also enter. So you have somebody else coming in who you also want to date. But since this one is not going, you are kind of managing that situation till you goes and you formalize the other one. So people find themselves in this situation and becomes a month, 2 months, 3 months before they can finally do away with that person. But it all depends on you, the individual, to be bold enough to tell them that no, I have a new person in my life. It's either you go or you stay.
Okay.
You can't stand at the doorway because the implications are there. You having the transmitted diseases and all that. If a lady and get pregnant, who are you going to give it to? This one did it, this one did the same day. So who is going to own up?
You'll be confused.
You understand? And you, the wasting of time, the resources, if we're a guy, it means that most men, with this economy, you are giving to A, you are giving to B. So at the end of the day, realize that the resources that you could have pulled to do something meaningful, you don't have it. When it comes the time for you to pick one to maybe be committed to, it becomes an issue. Are you letting this one go or you are letting that one go? If you let the B go, you are hurting her feelings. You are leaving a mark with her. So she also is going to blame you. And we know nowadays you have ladies that curse men and all that. The implications are very much. So it's better you just stick to one partner, be committed in the relationship. Double dating, the hazard and the complications around it is not the best.
Okay, so let me come to Yvonne. Is there any point that you say is okay to double date?
Yes. There is a point, like I said, if Kwesi is not, like, I mean, giving you the much needed attention.
Okay.
When I talk about attention, it's not just about, like, he having sex with you. Like, I mean, there are other needs, your emotional needs, your, like, psychological needs, your financial needs. Fine, a man is not supposed to cater for you all the time, but sometimes there are things that you would want to share with someone. If you think, okay, Kwesi can't give you all those things, and then Kwame is very interested in you. Why don't you just let Kwesi go and then, or probably you can study both of them. I mean, as in regards to the question, you can date both of them. Dating means, like Miss Perfect said, doesn't mean you have to sleep with a person. So once you are sleeping with Kwesi, you can be studying Kwame. If you think, okay, now Kwame is okay, you let Kwesi go. So to me, double dating, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, we are not courting. It's okay to double date.
Okay. So do you think that it's because of attention that has made double dating as a norm in our part of the world?
Oh, yes. We are pretenders.
Okay.
Africans are pretenders. You know you love Yvonne.
Okay.
Why don't you, like, I mean, be man enough and be like, okay, Yvonne is the one I like. Why do you always have to behave like, okay, I don't care if she's not talking to me? Recently, a friend told me, Dawn, he was like, when I met my wife, that was when I realized that, okay, when you're from a broken home, you're not supposed to go in for someone who is also from a broken home because they don't really understand your concept. And his explanation was, anytime they have misunderstanding, he wouldn't talk to the wife, but the wife will come talk to him, try to, like, hassle him, ask him questions. So one day I was like, yeah, what dear and your yana. I said, debut, and yes, I am my dear, and I mean, if you are a free mover now, my papa, like my mom and dad, when they fight,
so before the day, it all.
Before the day ends, they sit together, they talk as if nothing has happened.
Wow.
You understand? So I was like, okay, this is an eye opener to all of us, we single women who are ready to, like, marry. And even if you are dating someone who is also coming from a broken home, this is a piece that you need to take as a badge for yourself. Why do you have to pretend like you're living with a person, you've married a person? Why do you have to pretend like you don't care when you know you care? You understand? So it's like a badge.
Okay, so on this note, let's go for a breather. When we come back, I want to know from Counselor what to consider before you double date. We'll be back to Vibe. But I'm still waiting for your opinion on Facebook at ETV Ghana, and make sure you share the link. We'll be back.
ETV, your world of quality entertainment.
Your stories in the most captivating way with us. We provide creative TV commercials, documentaries, live television broadcasts, live streaming events, videography and photography, photo shoots and animations. Celebrating your birthday or sending off a loved one, just name it. E-Productions has got you covered. Reach us now on the hotlines 02022222074 or 0244201127 or walk into our studios at Asylum Down near Happy FM. E-Productions, capture the moment.
ETV Ghana, your world of quality entertainment. ETV Ghana, your world of...
All right, welcome back. So thanks to Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink for always sponsoring us with our beauty tips. And please make sure when you need energy, when you need memory, when you are down, when you're tired, please make sure you purchase Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. So please, having a party, whatever the occasion is, and you want it in bulk purchase, make sure you contact them on 02048988698 or 05926108898. Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink, no limit. So today we are talking about double dating. Is it okay or not? And before the break, I told you I was going to ask Counselor what to consider before you double date. So, Counselor, tell us, is there anything we need to consider before double dating? Since you say it's okay to double date, if it's dating and not courting.
Yeah. You see, before I go to that, you asked Yvonne one main reason that people double date. Exactly. She was saying attention. But research shows that mostly with the Ghanaian youth is the monetary aspects. So now dating has become like a financial institution, an employment for some people. So when they realize that I'm with you and you can't take off me and somebody can come in, they can leave you and go. People use the dating avenue to enrich themselves. And it's not, I would say that people marry into richness. It's there. So you can transform your life when you meet somebody. Some people are good and all that. But before you decide to double date, we are talking about dating here, not sleeping with the person and all others. The actual sense of double dates, want to hanging out with the as couples and another couple, we want to hang out together. What you have to, before I come to, if you want to sleep, what you have to know is they are different people and also different people, different couples and different couples trying to hang out.
Yeah.
So if you want to hang out together, it's best you don't go discuss your personal details.
Okay.
You understand? Something that is between the two of you.
Please hold on, please. If it would do, just go in for your notepads and make sure you put these pointers down. Councillor, please, you can go ahead.
So you don't discuss your personal details because you don't know where they are coming from. You don't know them that much. Even if they are friends, it's not everything you throw to the public.
Okay.
So certain things should be just between the two of you. Then you should not show overly affection for the other person. Yes, your partner. Because you realize that you might not know, maybe things are not going so well with the other partner.
Exactly.
And you've been all over your partner, kissing, petting, and all the rest. It's not mostly the best. And from Ghana, where we are coming from, you realize that if I hang out with
Before you continue, is it okay to kiss on date?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, that if we are saying double dating, in the word as double dating, it's like you hanging out, one partner and another partner, set of people hanging out.
Okay.
So we are partners, we are in a committed relationship. So if we kiss, it's okay.
Okay.
You understand, in that sense. But with what we are discussing today, it's about you being with somebody and trying to be with another person.
Exactly, with
you
double
understand?
partners.
Double partners. So what you have to know, if you want to be, there are risks involved.
Okay.
If we're a risk taker and you know that what I'm going to do, if they catch me, I'm going to be okay, then you can go ahead, because we have had series of issues in Ghana that people double date and it backfired.
Yes. Just this week, we saw an SHS student who was shot by a boyfriend because he was being caught cheating on him. Like SHS students, anyway.
And that is bad. You understand? You are not married to the person. It's just a girlfriend. Even if you are married to a person, you can't kill the person. That's wrong. So you just have to live and go. So know that there's risks involved. There's STIs involved. If you want to sleep with both of them, you should be careful. And if it comes to commitment-wise, who are you going to be committed to? How long are you going to do it? Because as I was saying earlier on, maybe situations led into you to double date. You are in a relationship, the person is in a distance place, maybe the person is in abroad, you are here in Ghana, things are not going on well. Now you have somebody in your life now, you want to move on with this person, but you can't break the news to that person, the one in abroad. So you must know who you are, know yourself, because it's not everybody who can double date. Some people, the small tasks, the daily tasks, they find it difficult to accomplish, rather than adding a lot of you managing about 2 girls and guys together. It's not the same thing. And know that resources too is going to drain your resources. So if we have that, if you are financially stable, if you have that financial muscle to go ahead, then it's all, the ball is in your court, but it's not the best. It's better to take one person at a time to steady. Because if you want to get married and you are double dating people, and most people sleep, have sex and all that, it bless your mind. You realize that this person is good, the other person is good. So which one am I choosing? You end up being in a dilemma.
That was actually my next question. So I wanted to ask that after double dating, will you ever be able to stay faithful after deciding to commit yourself to one man? Let me throw to Yvonne before I come to you, Councillor.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Women are receivers.
Okay.
So once in the right attention, the right everything, you can stick
Looks
to.
like attention is very important.
Oh yes, so I love attention.
Okay.
If you are giving me enough attention, we'll be
it's
okay.
okay for you.
Yes.
No money.
So, it's the king of it.
Okay. Let me come to Councillor to answer that one for me. From your counseling point of view, do you think that ladies that indulge in double dating can be faithful after, deciding to commit themselves to one partner?
Yeah, they can and they can't. It's dicey. It's like two sides of the coin. You see, if you are in a committed relationship, you know that it's just this person. There's an aim. You want to get married. But you were dating 2 people at the same time before you ended up choosing one to get married to. Now you are married and somebody comes along the way. Are you going to accept the person or you are not going to accept the person? What I say is mostly marriage is not like relationship. when you get married, you realize that there's a big gap in between marriage and relationship.
Yeah.
Things that could have been cool in relationship, marriage is not cool.
Okay.
And marriage comes with its vows, its commitments, and it's certain things that even is backed by law.
Yeah.
Relationship, you are just dating and courting, and it's not backed by law.
Yeah.
But with marriage, even if you marry somebody else without my knowledge, even the customary rights, if you have not dissolved this and you go, it's bigamy.
Yeah.
You can't you can't cheat on me. That is infidelity. The court, you understand? So it's guided by a lot of principles. So it put people in check. So maybe you have been double dating, but when you get married and you realize that most people, they'll be doing that when they get the one that they really love.
Yeah.
They are into. They stop everything. They don't even mind the extras again.
Okay.
Every man is having one lady that he loves.
Yeah.
That is there. He can be managing 3 girls, but there's one particular lady that he loves, that he spend more time with, pay more attention to, money on. The lady can call anytime, the guy will be there. It is there. And ladies too, you have with all the guys that have been coming up and all going, you have one particular person that you love. And if the person is up front and is bold enough to tell you that this is what I want, I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, you realize that you become so happy that you leave everything, you let all the rest go, and you focus on that one.
Yeah.
So it's there. But unless maybe you were driving to marriage with material things or something that is not feasible, that is when that you get married and realize that maybe I'm going out cheating on doing other things. But you can double date and find somebody you really love. You can leave everything for them and stay, you will not cheat. Okay. So it's 2 sides of the coin. You can double date, you get married, you not cheat. You can get double date, get married, and if you are not what you expected, you are not getting it, you might cheat
because you couldn't get what you wanted. Like the attention that Yvonne needs. The attention there. Papa.
Extremely.
I can see that. But Yvonne, for instance, if you're dating someone, will you be able to know or even find out as to whether the person is double dating or is only dating you? Will you be able to?
Yeah.
How?
The way they behave.
Okay.
The way they talk. You know, you can't touch your partner's phone. You can't you can't go to certain places with your partner. Yeah. You don't get certain attention from your partner. You understand? Like you can't call him at certain times. It's like there is always something wrong. Yeah. At a particular point in time. All those are
lot of
red
restrictions.
Flags. Yes, all those are red flags.
Okay, now let me go into your comments on Facebook. Some very exciting ones, very interesting. One Ben says, "Allow me to cheat in peace," and he added Biko. Okay, we've heard you. That's what you are. Then you come and give us Biko. And then Moses says, up, Mercy B. And Kofi Asnal says, Mercy B. Please mention the names of the dating sites. Please, they've not paid me to advertise. I'm not going to mention them unless they pay me to do that. Interesting. Okay. And this one from Positive Change Medina. Okay. I think he is going elsewhere with his messages and he's trying to send it about 3 times here on our Facebook. Keep your messages coming if you have any question or opinion on double dating. We are live on Facebook at ETV Ghana. But quickly, in order for you to add in your voice, let's go for a breather. When we come, I get to open the phone lines for you to call us. We'll be back.
Happens in the world of sports every weekend, and we are here to break it down. Every Friday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., the Ghana Premier League, the major leagues across Europe, the Grand Slams, the big fight nights, the golf majors, the dramatic slam dunks, and the NBA, the fastest of the fast on the athletics tracks, the fast cars, and the best drivers on the Formula One circuit will be previewed here on Esports Live. Punters are not left out, as our Super 6 game predictions should help guide you as you pick odds for the weekend. Don't miss Esports Live with me, Raymond Yamado, and my seasoned sports analyst as we lay the stats and facts there every Friday evening live on ETV Ghana.
your stories in the most captivating way with us. We provide creative TV commercials, documentaries, live television broadcasts, live stream and events videography and photography, photo shoots and animations. Celebrating your birthday or sending off a loved one? Just name it. E-Productions has got you covered. Reach us now on the hotlines 02022222074 or 0244201127 or walk into our studios at Asylum Down near Happy FM. E-Productions, capture the moment.
ATV Ghana, your world of quality entertainment.
Okay, welcome back. So quickly, let me give you the phone lines. And we are talking about double dating. Is it okay to double date? Or at what point is it not okay? We've heard from Yvonne as well. And the number is 0555-657-278. 0555-657-278. And it's beneath your screen. So do quickly pick it and call us to share with us your opinion. Please don't call on the WhatsApp line. And make sure you call us through the number I've given you. And then you get to ask all your questions and add in your opinion. So, Councillor, okay, so we now know the risk involved here. Now, let's come to the point that you made mention that double dating is okay. But where people decide to indulge in sex or sexual activities during the dating, that is where it makes it wrong. So is there any point that you, as a counsellor, think is okay to double date? And for what reason?
As I said earlier on, dating a lot of people to pick one to courts. That is how you start. If you want to get married, that is the process you go through. So you have to date a lot of people, then you pick one, then you court one person at a time.
Please hold on, Councillor. I have a caller. Hello, caller. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, my dear. Good evening. Your name and where are you calling us from?
Please, my name is Joy. I'm calling from Tema, Bogaton.
Okay, your opinion or your question. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, go ahead, my dear.
Okay. I like the discussion.
Thank you.
And then it's a nice discussion, but I want to just add my voice to it.
Please go ahead.
Okay. It's about society. It's about double dating and all this is not part of Africa. Okay. It's not part of us. And it's like something that you are trying to learn, and we are learning it wrongly because you are going out, your mother or your parents want you to bring a good thing to the house. Exactly. Not teaching us how to behave when we go out, how to even do things. Okay. So after our education, we think that we educate wrongly about relationship. We don't learn anything from relationship from our home. Our parents don't teach us how to date a lady, how to be nice with a lady. Yeah. So we learn it wrongly. And we are applying it wrongly. Yeah. And some of our counselors also say things that the children say to the boys, say things that the children say to the ladies. They say things that you listen to them and then you say that no, that Obama only scar, but not everyone that go into marriage with money. Sure. Not everyone that will get money before marriage. But after you marry and you are together, God blesses marriage.
Yeah, sure. Joy, I can see you have a lot to share with us. We appreciate, okay, but please, let's give way for others to also come and add in their voices, all right? Thank you so much. We appreciate you for calling. So, Councillor, Joy is blaming our councillors and our mothers. You can also call. The numbers are beneath your screen. Add in your voice, add in all your questions. Should we blame our mothers for not teaching us how to date?
You see, every society has the way they go about their things.
Sorry, another caller. Hold on. Hello, caller. Good evening. Your name and where are you calling us from, please?
My name is
Joe. Yeah, I'm calling.
Kindly reduce the volume on your TV set, okay? Can you hear me now? Hello, caller. Okay, Counselor, please go ahead. I think
you see, as the society has a way that forms its members. So as I was saying, even we realize that in the olden times, when they are of age, they meet in groups and labor, community labor and the rest, they get to know themselves, they go to farms in groups. That is the dating process. Then they realize that they start to single each other out, then they start courting them. When they are courting, the families are aware that Asimesi and Asimesi, they are courting. So they are planning towards marriage. If they court and realize that along the way, certain attribute from Asumesi or Mansa, I don't like it, they end it, then they go in for another one. That is, they are committed in that relationship. So, but they are committed in that relationship. But
okay, please hold on, okay? You finish, don't worry. Good evening, your name and where are you calling us from, my dear?
Yeah, my name is from
Hello?
My name is Francis, calling from my
Okay, Francis, go ahead with your opinion or your question.
Yeah, first I want to ask a question before.
All right. All right, go ahead.
I want to ask, what if you are dating a lady, let's say 2-3 years, and along the way, she's behaving as if she's no more interested in you, and though you may not say, she will not say that, let's say, I don't like you anymore, I don't love you anymore, I want to go out. You're not saying anything, but his behavior changes automatically. What can you do as a guy? Maybe you are asking her, she's not open up to say what's actually wrong. I want to know, what can I do to get to know the other? And I want to see about the dating 2 or 3 ladies. Or, yeah. As for me, it's wrong.
Okay.
Dating 2, 3 ladies is wrong. The reason why I say it's wrong is, in those days, our parents used to say, they go for a lady for a guy. Because our parents know.
Please make it snappy for us, eh?
Please
make it snappy so that other callers can come on. So the counselor can answer your questions too, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you for calling. Counselor, this one, they're 15 years. I don't think it's dating, no.
Yes.
How can you be with somebody's daughter for 15 good years?
You see, that is, and you say that I'm courting somebody, you are not dating.
Exactly.
That is why I say, can I go on a date? We are going on a date. It's like we are hanging out.
Yeah.
Dating, we are hanging out, we don't have sex. But when you are courting, we're in a committed relationship. So you court only one person at a time. When you realize that this thing can't work for me, you leave them and go for the other one. And you realize that most people don't get it right. When you want to court, it means that you are ready to get married. If you're not ready to get married, there's no need for you to court. You rather date people. So I always advise that when you are in the university, when you are in the JHS, when you are in the SS, date people. So you get to date a lot of people, you move with them, you get to understand how people reason, what works for you.
Exactly.
So when it's time for you to court, you know that this is what I like in a man, this is what I like in a woman, this is what, if somebody does, makes me happy. So you know what you are going in for. But this is the situation that you don't even know yourself. You want to go and bring somebody in. You end up messing yourselves up. You understand? So you are too young to date. And if we are courting, we always say that you court from 2 years. Anything more than 4 years in courting, you are wasting your time, my dear. Because as human beings, psychology will tell you that the more you interact with somebody, you see, when you meet somebody new, we have all been in love before, right? Like Yvonne. You see, when you meet somebody new and you are in love with them, you always want to hear from them. You are happy.
Butterflies in your bellies and all that.
When you see their picture, you'll be smiling.
Oh my God.
As if you're on top of the world. That feeling, that euphoria, it's happiness, right?
Yes.
But you realize that it doesn't last for long.
Sure.
About a year time, you start seeing I see your true colors shining through. You start seeing their true colors. So you realize that if you keep on, if you love the person that stage and realize that they are good and all that, because you're not going to get a perfect partner 2 years, get married to them. But if you stay for 4 years, you are going to see a lot of things that will push you back that no, this person is not right for me. But the person is right for you because you yourself are not angel.
Okay, it's wrap up time, okay? Counselor, I know you have a lot, and our callers too, they have a lot to, you know, ask and all that. But 15 years a day is not dating. In fact, it's not even courting. It's a marriage which is not lawful. But let me end with this WhatsApp message. It's very interesting. So he says, double dating is good, and I want guys to note this so that they don't invest their hard-earned money in any lady. Remember, they will call you stingy, but don't mind them. Hey, Razi. It's a nuisance to your financial health. Okay. Remember what the counselor said, as in how ladies use dating as their financial fortune. Jay from Klagon. Okay, Jay, thank you so much. There are a lot of messages here, but, you know, unfortunately, our time is up. So I'll get to take Yvonne's final words, and then I'll come to counselor as well. Our time.
Okay. As you all know, final words. Try as much as possible to double date if the person is not serious. And Saturday is new launch. We are opening. We are right at Circle in the Smith building. Okay. So come in your numbers. And then I want to give a shout out to my one and only Don 300. Okay. From Australia. He's also Godfred. And then my mom. She's been so amazing. My mom and then our caretaker. And then Eunice. All of you have been so amazing, and I don't take it for granted. I know anytime you come, they take on girl vibes. So shout out to Mommy and Eunice, everyone. So, Counselor, your final words. Any advice to people who are double dating currently?
Yeah, it's not the best. Stop.
I love the way
if you are not serious with anybody, you see, stop it. Let's be kind. Take people's emotional, their mental health into consideration, please. And if you realize that somebody is double dating, your partner is double dating, you don't have to kill the person. The person, you don't own the person. Leave the person, find somebody else. There's a lot of people around. Don't follow just one person and go and end up somewhere. Don't double date. My name is Counselor Perfect. I'm on all social media. Regards to PSC Kojo. Congratulations. He's now a commissioner of oath. God bless you, dear.
Okay, so Chanashito says, thank you for coming on Girl Vibes. And anytime you need them in bulk, make sure you call them on 02409 74461 or 024444180. And you can also follow them on Instagram at Chanashito.
Thank you.
This one is for you, Counselor. Yvonne, this is also for you. Let me keep it here for you. Okay. When you're done, I'll give it to Yvonne. It's for you. And so Yvonne says you should double date. So, but if you want to double date, you've heard it all. Counselor said it. And then, okay, we'll come this Saturday to support New Launch. So make sure you also come on Saturday, okay? And my final words, Yvonne said you should double date. But just as we heard right here, Yvonne, okay, they said I should give your shito to you. I shouldn't keep it on my table. Please take it. My director says I should give it to you. So you take it. I wasn't going to take it too. In fact, it was just going to be... Anyway, that was just, by the way, on a very funny side. So, if you want to double date, I believe you heard it all here. Make sure you don't have sex. And it should be just a day. It shouldn't take 15 years like somebody caught. Please, don't do that. That's not dating. It's more than courting. And Counselor says, do not double date. I mean, it will distract you, you know, from Kofi to Kojo. And when you are with Kojo and he's calling, you'll be distracted and you may not even end up with the right person because you were confused. My name is Mercy B. Follow me on Instagram at MercyBGH. I have a lot of nominations now, so please go on my Instagram, follow them, and vote for me. This year, we are going to USA for our awards. Amen. Hallelujah. I'm the one and only Kofi Princess. Thanks to my producer, Rashida. Oh, one of the best producers in Ghana, actually. And she's a female, you know. And my director, Johnny John, he's so funny. Anytime, he makes me laugh, even on set. I mean, can you just imagine? And to my sound man, who happens to be my official photographer, Jeffrey. Today, we'll take plenty pictures there. And to Obeye, Amos, Bibi Abeye, fine, Ati. Have a good night, and thank you for watching and sending in all your messages. I love and cherish you so much. This has been Girl Vibes.